Well, hello everyone. Welcome to the Shifts and Pucks news pack for Tuesday, February 8th. Of course, you can follow us on Twitter at Shifts and Pucks. Watch us live, Facebook.com, The Shifts and Pucks, YouTube.com, Shifts and Pucks, Twitch.com, Shifts and Pucks, as well as you can subscribe to wherever you get your audio. As we touch on the news of the day, we did our Canucks talk yesterday, discussing JT Miller, Elias Pettersson, and Connor Garland. So check that out. We also had our word of the week in that podcast. So for an opportunity to win tickets to the Shifts and Pig and Duke the game on behalf of the Pig and Duke for the game on the 23rd of August between the Calgary Flames and the Vancouver Canucks at the Scotiabank Saddledome. Tickets to the game, food at the Pig and Duke, and hanging out with Sean, Devin, and Chris. So check that out. Message for the word of the week, retweet our pod clips, and you'll have a chance to win. Let's get to the news of the day. And let's start with the Olympics today, as, of course, we had a very big game probably in the women's tournament as Canada and the U.S. met. Canada scored 3 goals in the second. Big goaltending debut or big goaltending day from Anna Desbanes. Penalty shot from Marie-Philippe Poulin. Goal, her first of the tournament, even though she's had 8 points. And the Canadians came away with a 4-2 win over the United States. The States outshot Canada 53-27, but were 1 for 6 on the power play. And Anna Renee Desbands, of course, made 51 saves. Maddie Rooney for the U.S. made 23 saves. And Brianne Jenner had 2 goals. Jamie Lee Rattray had a goal. Marie-Philippe Poulin 2 points. So, and Danny Camarisi, Alex Carpenter scoring for the U.S. as well. So now that is done, they're now on to the quarterfinal session of that particular tournament. Just to go through the other scores, Japan beat the Czechs 3-2. Switzerland over Finland 3-2 as well. Sweden over Denmark 3-1. Finland shut out the Russian Olympic team 5-0. So quarterfinals, Czechs and the U.S. will play, and then Sweden and Canada will play on as well as Switzerland versus the Russians, and then the final final game matchup scheduled February 12th in Beijing, Japan and Finland. Now, as far as the National Hockey League goes, we have a few games on schedule there today. We've got a grand total of 7 games. We'll start with Carolina taking on Ottawa. Those two teams played yesterday. Carolina lost to the Leafs 4-3 in overtime. Ottawa defeated New Jersey 4-1. Carolina is currently in the Metropolitan Division, sitting in first place, 1 point ahead of the New York Rangers coming in. Ottawa has the second worst record in the Eastern Conference. We also have the Pittsburgh Penguins playing the Boston Bruins. Bruins sit in third place in the Metropolitan Division. The Bruins are in the second wild card position. The Penguins have actually lost 4 in a row, but only 1 regulation loss in their last 10. We have New Jersey, of course, off their 4-1 loss to Ottawa last night, taking on the Montreal Canadiens. The Canadiens have the worst record in the entire National Hockey League with 23 points. They've lost 6 in a row. The Devils have lost 7 in a row. Someone's losing streak will end tonight for them. We have Columbus taking on Washington. Ovechkin should be back as he's cleared COVID protocol, as Washington's holding the second wild card position at a 25-13-9 record for 59 points. And Columbus is at 41 points. We've got Minnesota taking on the stumbling Winnipeg Jets. Minnesota's in the number 1 wild card spot, in third place, 2 points ahead of the number 1 wild card spot of the St. Louis Blues. They've won 6 in a row. They're unbeaten in their last 10 games at 26-10-9. The Jets are going the exact opposite way, pretty much, 2 of the last 10, and are 9 points out of the second wild card spot held by the Calgary Flames. And both teams have played 42 games. So the Jets in a little bit of a free fall there. Vegas is playing the Oilers tonight. Mike Smith is expected to get the start. He's off IR for the Oilers. Vegas, of course, is in first place in the Pacific Division. The Oilers are 3 points out of the second wild card spot. And the Arizona Coyotes are off to Vancouver to take on the Canucks. Just to touch on the Canucks lineup for tonight, we've got the lines include Miller, Pearson, Besser, Horvat, Dickinson, Garland, Pedersen, Podkolzin, Homelander, Lamico, Mate, and Chason. Defense pairings: Larson, Myers, Kyle Burrows, Luke Shen, Brad Hunt, Noel Julison. Quinn Hughes is on COVID protocol. Tucker Pullman also is out as well, related to headaches and migraines. Matthew Highmore is also a confirmed positive case. However, in other news, Bruce Boudreau said Travis Hamonic is getting closer returning, and hopefully within a week he'll be back playing. So that is tonight. The Flames are in action for their first game tomorrow after the All-Star break as they face the Vegas Golden Knights tomorrow. For their lines at practice today, according to Pat Steinberg, Lindholm, Gaudreau, and Tkachuk. Backlund, Mangiapane, Coleman, Monahan, Dubé, and Ritchie, Ruzicka, Lucic, and Lewis. Richardson, the extra. Defense pairings: Hannafin and Anderson, Shillington, Tanev, Zadorov, and Gabranson. Stone, the extra guy. Markstrom in the starters net. Vladar backing up. Touching on some of the other news that is going on here. The Austin Matthews got hurt last night. He sustained, he got hit to the head. Unsure if he's going to play against the Flames. He could return to practice, however, tomorrow. That's a significant something there. Tuukka Rask could be out at least a week for the Bruins, and for what Bruce Cassidy is calling body issues for his age with the comeback. So Jeremy Swayman is expected to start tonight against the Pittsburgh Penguins. Rask has, since he's been back with the Bruins, is 2-2 with a 4.28 goals against average and an 8.447 save percentage. He's signed a 1-year, $1 million contract with the Bruins on the 11th of January. And as well, Evgeny Malkin, though, is expected to miss the next 2 games because of COVID. So he will not be in the lineup tonight. And he also is expected to miss the Ottawa Senators game on Thursday. Marcus Foligno is expected to return tonight against the Winnipeg Jets as well. Dumba was placed on injured reserve Monday. Derek Brassard is expected to return for the Flyers against the Red Wings tomorrow. As far as Winnipeg, Neil Pionk, Pierre-Luc Dubois, and Austin Poganski have entered protocol on Monday. The Jets have called up Declan Chisholm, Vinny Holola, and Jonathan Kovac for their defense, and Christian Reichel from their forwards as well. And the Seattle Kraken have claimed Austin Czarnik off waivers from the New York Islanders. He has 5 points in 11 games with the New York Islanders. He hasn't played since January 22nd. He's been scratched the last 5 games. He had 136 NHL games with the Islanders, Flames, and Bruins. 43 points for Czarnik in his career, 15 goals and 28 assists. And the Anaheim Ducks have added Scott Niedermayer to their organization today. He was part of the process to hire Pat Verbeek as the new Ducks general manager. He'll be taking on an enhanced role as special advisor to hockey operations. And the Tampa Bay Lightning have signed Patrick Maroon to a 2-year, $1 million AAV, a $1 million contract. Of course, Maroon has spent the last 2 seasons with the Tampa Bay Lightning. They've won a Stanley Cup, and he won a Stanley Cup with the St. Louis Blues 3 years ago. So that signing happened there. And then in terms of WHL, game on TSN tonight today, definitely worth paying attention to. The Regina Pats and the Edmonton Oil Kings will be going at it as, of course, Connor Bedard making waves with a viral goal against the Calgary Hitmen. The Edmonton Oil Kings have been consistently number 2 in the CHL rankings behind the Winnipeg Ice. So that's a game that you'll want to catch tonight on TSN. So that is the news for Tuesday, February the 8th. We are back tomorrow with Flames Talk. as we'll touch on if Johnny Gaudreau should be in the Hart Trophy conversation or not. You can follow us all individually. Sean Beardy Canucks 03, Tyler's TNOBLE, Chris Schneid's CHNEIDZ, Devin Gordhouse 09, I am KEVOLE, Shifts and Pucks on Twitter, Facebook.com Shifts and Pucks, YouTube.com Shifts and Pucks, as well, Twitch.com Shifts and Pucks, or subscribe to wherever you get your audio. Thanks everyone for watching and listening. We'll talk to you all very soon. Bye for now.